Who needs this whole bag of discs? I got the Crown Me set off of Amazon. This is all I need right here. How's it going, you guys? So I was scouring through Amazon looking for a nice little starter set to bring to you guys. You know, they got the Innova set, they got the MVP Axiom set. You know, those are good. Those are good, yeah. No, I went with the Crown Me set from Amazon, right? 25 bucks. Gets you a bag, gets you a towel, gets you a water bottle holder. I got a marker in here and 6 discs, okay? 2 drivers, 2 mids, 2 putters. All right, so we're gonna be out here at All Baptist Church today playing a little 9-hole course with these. And the zipper's already stuck on this bag. That's not a good sign. We're gonna be doing this. Apparently these say they're PDGA approved. We're gonna look it up. I doubt it, okay? I really doubt these are PDGA approved. Upon first glance at these discs, okay? First of all, came with 2 drivers and 2 mids, right? I'm pretty sure they're exactly the same. We've got here, this one doesn't say, it just says driver. 8422, no neg 22, just 22. Then we have the Adventure here, 8422, no neg 22, just 22. I'm telling you, the profiles on these, they're the same disc. They're literally the same disc. And no neg 22, just a 22. I'll show you guys what they look like a little bit here. All right. So there's the drivers. All right. I'm telling you, exactly the same. And they say PDGA approved. There's no way these are PDGA approved. I'm sorry, there's no way. I did write down the weight of these on the back. I weighed them, and so we'll be able to check that out. Here's the mids. We've got the Morning and the CrossFit here. And I have a suspicion that they're both exactly the same as well. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. CrossFit, PDGA approved. One of them is 151. One of them is 147. All right, now for the putters are actually different. They did actually send 2 different putters, so that's cool. The first one is like a lid. Well, it's like a polecat or something like that. 2302, called the Takeoff. Okay, this one came in at 153.7 grams. Very lid-like. Okay, I'd say that's more like a 1-speed to me, but that's just me. And then the other putter, again, 2302, Be Wild and Free. This one actually has the shape of a putter, though. This one kind of feels like an AVR or something like that. And it's max weight at 171.4 grams. Okay, so we're looking good there. I'm kind of excited to actually use that putter. All that. Oh, water bottle just fell out of the bag. Let me stuff my discs back in here if I can. And we'll get started here. Trying out these. I'll probably throw both drivers, both mids, like every time, just to see if they are different. But I really don't think they are. I highly doubt that they're any different. So we're gonna start it out with the first of all, the yellow boy. Yeah, no name, just says driver. So let's get it started. I'm expecting it to be kind of flippy. You know, honestly though, initial impressions of this plastic doesn't feel that bad. Kind of feels like a DX, maybe a little bit cheaper, but I don't know. It doesn't feel that bad, honestly. I'm gonna try to throw them on a little Anheuser, see how we get a little turnover shot with them. All right, Adventure first. Okay, kind of hit my arm on that one, but you can see it fighting out pretty good. It's not the worst. Let's see if I can get on this one a little bit more. Okay, those things are kind of surprising me. I really think they're going to be flippier, but they're not that flippy. They're actually quite stable. Pretty straight, stable little driver. We're going to throw from the no-name yellow driver here. Should I throw the mid or should I throw the driver again? We'll throw the mid. I'm going to throw the Morning. Good morning. Time to play. That's what it says. Let's see how flippy this guy is. Oh, yeah, I burned over just a little bit. All right, basket is on the other side of the bushes. We're going to see if we can't throw like a spike forehand over. Might actually be really, really good. So talking a bit about these discs, I'm kind of surprised. These drivers are definitely more stable than I thought. They're exactly the same too, by the way. They're both just as stable, but I'm really surprised at how stable they actually are. They hold up to torque. I forehanded one, it ended up being pretty okay. Here's where my approach ended up, so not too shabby. Pretty easy par 4 here. And there's a disc on top of the basket. Oh, it's in there though, it's barely in there. We got a Ballista Pro, got somebody's name on it. We're just gonna leave that there. I ain't dealing with that. Anyway, the mids are definitely flippier than the drivers. 5303 or 5302. Yeah, I don't believe that for a second. They're also like 150 grams, so it makes a little bit of sense that they're kind of flippy. Honestly, I think this would be a good set for a beginner. The driver's pretty reliable, pretty overstable. You'll be able to lean into it a little bit. You'll be able to grow with it. Now the mid, a little understable. Some people might like that. Okay, that might be good. This set is gonna, so it seems like this set is kind of gonna come with an overstable, understable, and then a putter. So honestly, that's not a bad set. And this thing can still hold up to some forehand torque if you give it some hyzer. Or at least that's my hope, is that it can hold up to the hyzer. We'll see. We'll see. We're gonna check it out. We're gonna check out how these mids hold up to a little four-handy boy. We got a triple Mando, 220 feet, par 3. So yeah, we got CrossFit, Morning Glory. Let's see how they hold up. I'm expecting them to be a little flippy after that first throw there on hole 1. So we'll give it some hyzer. And it flipped and went all the way left. We're gonna give it some more hyzer. This one's even lighter weight, so. Oh, just snuck it through. With that much hyzer, it really wasn't bad. Let's check out these drivers. These things are a bit more stable. I think they're gonna be a little bit better for the forehand. All right, adventure time. Oh, I'm barely making this Mando, you guys. Oh, went behind the tree though. That's a pretty good shot. Here we go. Let's see if we can keep this one lower. Yeah, still a little wobbly, but, and behind the tree again. Those drivers are actually pretty good. I'm not even gonna lie about that. Let me know if you guys have the Crown Me set, if you guys got this for fun, or if you guys actually use it. Let me know. We're gonna be throwing the takeoff here, this ice cream lid, and hopefully we're gonna put it in the basket from our first throw here. Swing in. I like that. That actually wasn't too bad. It's nice and overstable. I swung it out a little wide. Kind of, you know, it was a little scary. Swung it out a little wide, hoping that it would come back, you know, and it did. Came back pretty nicely. Very easy par there. Next up here, we got 254 feet. Might actually be able to get these drivers there this time, since these things are pretty beefy. Let's go with the adventure first. Try to really get on it. Oh my gosh, that's amazing, dude. That thing is parked. That's actually a great disc. Like, can't lie, these are some pretty good discs. I am surprised, very surprised. Even on a little headwind. I think the yellow one might be more overstable. Look at that skip. Holy cow, dude. Yeah, those things are beefy. I'm gonna try this mid again. CrossFit. All right, we got a little headwind. This thing's gonna flip. This thing is going to flip. It sure did. Didn't flip as much as I thought it would. Actually kind of just flipped up and held it for a bit, but these discs are something else. So I think a big question here is, would I recommend this set to a beginner? Is this actually a viable set to go out and purchase and play disc golf with? I'd say no. I gotta say no. These are good discs. They work. If you're really just trying to have fun and goof off with some friends, I guess they could work. But here's a couple reasons why I don't think these are great for beginners. First of all, I think that the driver is way too overstable, okay? Even for me, they're overstable. I'm not saying I'm a pro or anything and that I ripped the plastic off of these discs, but I can throw a disc and I can tell that these things are overstable. These things are throwing like my Firebird or like my Athena or Thunderbird type disc. Okay, these things are stable. So for that reason, I don't think a beginner's gonna vibe well with them. You know what I'm saying? I think the mid and the putter would be good for a beginner, but this driver is pretty overstable. Even in some stiff headwinds, even if you throw pretty decently hard, like 300 feet average, these things are going to be overstable for you still. Now, will they beat in and become flippier? Sure, they're base plastic, right? Of course they will. But do I think a beginner should have to go through that? I really don't, because you know what? I think actually that could be a detriment to a new player if a disc beats up quick and the flight characteristic of their disc that they know or they're learning starts to change on them. I think that could actually be a bad thing. I think a new player would have more benefit going with a starter set like the Axiom starter set or something like that that's going to hold up a bit longer, right? It's not good. The flight characteristic is not going to change off from your disc if you hit one tree. That makes it inconsistent. Another reason I don't think a beginner should get this set is these discs say they're PDGA approved, but I highly doubt they are. I'm about to look it up right now and let you guys know, but I'm like 90% sure these are not PDJ approved, because they say they're PDJ approved, but the mids are exactly the same. So how can they be the same mold, different names, and still be PDJ approved? I don't know. We're gonna look it up, and I'll let you guys know. I'll put up a screenshot or something if I find these discs on there. All right. I'm very shocked to find out that these discs are actually on the PDJ website and they are PDJ approved. I found a couple of funny instances on there, like they have two discs called the Adventure. They've got the driver and then they have a mid-range called the Adventure. But these discs are 100% PDJ approved, and I am shocked about it. Mainly because this thing doesn't even have a name on it. I have no idea what this disc even is. It just says driver. I'm guessing it's the Adventure because it's the same numbers, it's the same look, right? So I'm guessing it's that disc. But this set just keeps shocking me. I'm shocked. So does that change my mind a little bit? Would I recommend this to a beginner now that these are PDJ approved? Now that I know these are PDJ approved, you know, I might actually say yes. I would recommend this to a beginner. Now, I think there's better sets, of course. I do think there's a better set. Do I think you need 2 of the same driver, 2 of the same mids in your disc golf set? No, absolutely not. I think you could have put 2 different drivers and 2 different mid-ranges in your set, and that would have been a really good set. Yeah, for just getting this set, challenging your friend like, hey, I got 2 drivers, 2 mid-ranges, 2 putters, let's go see how we do. I think it's fun, all right? I think this is a good set to get, and it's fun. Enough talking about that. We're gonna try a little turnover shot with these mid-ranges here, 261 foot. We got a little tailwind, so hopefully that'll stable them up a little bit. Look at that push. Oh man, I just need to get a little bit of height on that next one. I think this is actually gonna be a good shot for these. With this tailwind. Oh, and it just changed to a headwind. Amazing. Put it on some hyzer. I mean, these mids are actually not bad. Even for a beginner, these mids would not be bad. I'm not throwing them very far, but I don't throw very far. So we're gonna try this Adventure S. PDGA approved in the headwind on a forehand. Look at that flip up in the headwind and still just beefy, dude. These drivers are something else. I'm just shocked by these discs. I think they're good discs. The plastic feels okay. They're PDJ approved. I mean, the driver's pretty reliable in a headwind on a ripping forehand, and it still fades a lot. So maybe I changed my mind. I think I changed my mind, and I think I do recommend this set. Now, do you think you should get this exact set with the 6 disc? 4 of which being the same disc? No, probably not. If they have a 3 disc set with just this mid-range and driver and putter, get it. I think it's a great set. And for like 20 bucks for 3 disc and a bag, I mean, I can't tell you to not get it. You can't go wrong with that. You can't go wrong with that. That's a good deal. That's a good deal. They're PDJ approved. Go play a tournament. What? Let me know if I should do that. Let me know if I should play a tournament with these discs, guys. We might look for one. Let me know if you guys want to see that. We're gonna move on to hole 7. We're almost done. We're about to wrap these up, but yeah, I think you should get these discs. They work. They're disc golf discs for sure. If you're on a budget, I think these would really work. If you got Amazon credit, if you got Amazon gift cards for your birthday and you want to buy some discs, I mean, if you've never played disc golf before and you want to get some discs, they're not bad. They're really not that bad. I would honestly look for the 3 disc set if they have a 3 disc set and get that, because this 6 disc set, I'm telling you, these drivers are exactly the same. The mids are exactly the same. But that's just my 2 cents. And I'm really going off assumptions here. They do have they're PDJ approved, so there's 2 different molds on the PDJ website. So I don't know, maybe they are a little different. Wrapping it up here, we got 215 feet here. We're gonna do some forehands over the road with the driver. I'm just gonna call this one the Adventure as well. They're both adventures. So we're gonna try to forehand these over the road. I might try straight shot with one of the putters too. We'll see. Here we go. Oh gosh, I ripped on it a little bit. Let's throw one of these putters. Actually, rip on this Be Wild and Free. I actually like the feel of this putter. Really kind of feels like an AVR, like kind of deep dish kind of putter. Wow. No fade on that. No fade, no turn, just just dead straight. That's actually a really nice putter. That could be a really good throwing putter for somebody. After seeing the flight of that putter, I'm convinced a beginner should go buy this set. This is a great disc golf set, especially if you can get it on a deal, Black Friday, Amazon Prime Day, any of those. I think I got this on Prime Day. I think normally they're like 30 bucks for this exact set that I got, but I got it for like 20, 25. So look out for the deals. I am absolutely parked with that putter, dude. I'm just so shocked with these discs. I can't believe that they're so good. I didn't think they'd be this good. I didn't think they'd be PDGA approved. I didn't think they would be overstable at all. Thought they would literally just burn over and be rollers. But these are great. I mean, even the Innova starter set is a bunch of roller discs. Like, this is not. This is, honestly, I would say this is better than the Innova starter set. Parked that hole with this putter. It's got no fade, which on a throwing putter, I kind of like. I kind of like a dead straight throwing putter. And I feel like I ripped on it too. I feel like I ripped on it, just had no turn, no fade, just went dead straight. The only other putter that I've thrown that does that is the Envies and the Intercore. So, and I know those are some of my favorite throwing putters. So this thing is up there. This thing is a contender. Be Wild and Free, that's a good putter. That's a really good putter right there. I just hit that tree with this guy, and you can see the little dent it kind of took out. So I do think these discs will be done quick, which is a good thing because they're so overstable that they kind of need to beat in quick, especially if a beginner's got these in their hands. They need to hit a couple trees. Maybe they'll get a little bit more turn. All right, swung it wide enough, gets a good skip, and it's up there near the basket. All right, moving on to the mid-ranges. Just kind of throwing it right at it. Oh, a little short. All right, hope you guys enjoyed this video of me definitely not giving these discs enough credit. I didn't expect them to fly like they did. I've never thrown these before, so it was kind of a shock to me when I threw these drivers and they didn't flip at all. Or honestly, the mids kind of flew like I expected. And these putters, man, the Be Wild and Free came in max weight, feels good. I could see actually using that putter. I might give that to my buddy. He needs a new putter. All in all, I think this is a pretty decent set for cheap. If you're looking for a little set to get somebody, it's not a bad set. If you're looking to get somebody a set to play disc golf for the first time, not a bad set. I think they'd be just happy with. I'd be just fine with this. If this was the first disc I ever threw, I mean, I wouldn't know any different, but I think these were just fine. I mean, they're Frisbees, you know, is what I would think pretty much. So water bottle does keep falling out of this. That's quite annoying. Keep having to pick the water bottle up. But yeah, I think if these discs hit a couple of trees, got a little bit beat up, they would be good for a beginner. So I changed my statement earlier. I do think this would be a good set for a brand new player. So go check it out. Crown Me Disc Golf. Where's my driver? Here it is. Out of bounds. Got a little scraped up. If you guys like this video, you don't have to subscribe or nothing like that. I'm not gonna ask you to do that. But if you do like the video, just drop a like on it. So all in all, I think this is a pretty good set. I would recommend this for beginner. I changed my mind. I think it could work for beginner. Sure, it comes with 2 drivers that are exactly the same, 2 mids that are exactly the same, but they're gonna beat up quick. They're really gonna beat in quick. You're gonna get to a point where this driver is gonna be flippy. I don't care how overstable it starts. This is 1 tree. So, I mean, hit 10 trees with this and it's literally going to be flippy. I promise. So that being said, I do think this would be a good set for beginner because it comes with 2 drivers. So one's going to get beat in. Then once that one gets a little bit too flippy, beat in, switch to this one. And now you do have 2 drivers. Now you've got a flippy one and then you've got a overstable one. You know what I mean? So I think this would be a good set. I really do think this would be a good set. Comes with everything you need. Comes with disc, comes with a little mini marker, which I just realized I never even showed you guys. It's actually kind of cool. Little like hard plastic, not bad, not a bad marker at all. It feels like my Trash Panda mini. You know, towel. This is a nice microfiber towel. This is actually a good towel. I'm probably gonna throw this in my normal bag, to be honest. It's great. It's great set. I do recommend this set. Cheap. I mean, it works. It's a good set. So yeah, if you guys like this video, I would really appreciate it if you guys could leave a like on this video. Check the description for links to this. I got links for this. I got links to Upper Park Disc Golf. If you guys want to check them out, go get a bag using my affiliate link. That really helps. Other than that, guys, I really appreciate you watching this video. If you guys want to see me play a tournament with this, make sure you comment down below. If I get enough comments, maybe I'll do it. Peace.